2025 began with one of the most dramatic and destructive weather events the United Kingdom had seen in years. Torrential rainfall, overflowing rivers, collapsed canal embankments, and mass evacuations turned the New Year celebrations into a national emergency. Today, we're breaking down exactly what happened during the 2025 UK floods, why they occurred, how they unfolded, and what they mean for the future. To understand the 2025 floods, we need to look at the conditions leading up to them. The 18 months before December 2024 were the wettest on record for England, saturated the ground long before the new year began. When heavy rainfall arrived in early January 2025, the land simply couldn't absorb any more water. Climate scientists warn that extreme winter rainfall is now 7 times more likely due to climate change, increasing the risk of severe flooding across the UK. This combination, saturated ground, extreme rainfall, and overwhelmed rivers, created the perfect conditions for widespread flooding. On the 1st of January 2025, around 90 millimetres of rain fell in just 24 hours, triggering immediate flooding across northwest England and the East Midlands. The Met Office issued severe weather warnings, and the Environment Agency released 137 flood warnings across England, Scotland, and Wales. Greater Manchester was hit especially hard. A major incident was declared. Flooding struck Bolton, Didsbury, Stalybridge, Stockport, and Wigan. Nearly 1,000 people were evacuated, including 400 residents from Meadowmill Flats in Stockport, 445 guests from a hotel in Didsbury, and dozens more from homes in Plattbridge and other areas. City centre canals overflowed. The River Tame and the River Mersey reached record highs, forcing sluice gates to open at Fletcher Moss Park, where a car was completely submerged. The flooding didn't stop there. Across the northwest and Yorkshire, rivers, canals, and drainage systems were pushed beyond their limits. Major incidents included a collapsed embankment on the Bridgewater Canal near Little Bollington, sending water rushing into surrounding fields and flooding a sewage treatment works. Part of the M56 motorway had to be closed. The Sankey Canal in St Helens burst its banks, submerging cars and homes in Haydock. Flooding hit Lymm, Ormskirk, Ribchester and other towns, with multiple water rescues. The River Eure overflowed near Wensley, flooding the A684 and surrounding farmland. There was transport chaos. Floodwater blocked numerous train lines. There was no trains between Manchester and Manchester Airport, and no trains between Liverpool Lime Street and major northern cities including Huddersfield, Leeds and York. Flooding in the UK can come from several sources, and in 2025 multiple types occurred at once. There was river flooding. Rivers like the Mersey and the Tame exceeded capacity. There was surface water flooding. Heavy rain simply overwhelmed drains, especially in urban areas. There was canal and infrastructure failures, embankment collapses which worsened the flooding. And there was groundwater flooding, in which saturated lands just allowed water to rise into buildings. Climate projections show that extreme thunderstorms could bring 25% more rainfall in the 2050s, and northern Britain is seeing some of the largest increases in flood severity in Europe. For thousands of people, the 2025 floods were life-changing. Families were evacuated in the middle of the night. Homes lost electricity and water. Cars, businesses, and personal belongings were destroyed. Roads and motorways were shut down, isolating communities. Emergency services worked around the clock, rescuing people from submerged vehicles, flooded homes, and stranded buildings. The 2025 floods were not an isolated event, they were part of a pattern. The UK had just experienced the wettest 18-month period on record. It's worth repeating. And scientists warn that extreme rainfall events will continue to increase. The government and the Environment Agency are now reassessing flood defences, drainage systems, and emergency response plans to prepare for more extreme weather in the years ahead. The 2025 UK floods were a stark reminder of how quickly nature can reshape our lives and how urgently we need to adapt. Thanks for watching and stay safe.